All right, so day 32. I didn't want to record anything in the past few days because it would have been just whinging, and I don't like that. I like some positivity. So these are the conditions that we have to row now. It's established trade winds, northeasterly, so taking us in the right direction. But it comes and fast. It comes at the expense of just being thrown about a lot, including by the cross swells, not just waves generated by the winds, but coming from nowhere, from the side, and flooding the deck and yourself. Hence I'm in full foul gear today because I'm fed up being wet through completely, sitting in a pool of seawater and having some arse sores, which is not great. But we're still going. The steering system is still failing. I mean, it failed really miserably yesterday when my temporary cable ties just snapped and the rudder got disconnected at night, and I was pounded by huge waves just kind of floating like a turd between them. Also, I decided to open the hatch to see what's going on in the middle of the night, and a huge wave came from the side and flooded the cabin. So that wasn't pleasant. So I decided the options were to put more cable ties, knowing that they will fail in a couple of days, or do definitive repair, for fuck's sake. So for the definitive repair, I found the photos of the old system created by one of the previous owners, and it was an enlightening moment for me. I decided, oh fuck it, I'll just do the definitive repair the best I can. That involved tying lots of knots, a new rope, both on the deck and out of the rear hatch, which was really scary. I mean, the reason I threw the cable ties in the first place was because the waves were big, 2 meters, and I didn't want to flood the cabin. Well, guess what? Yesterday the waves were like 3 to 4 meters, and it was raining. It was really miserable. It was kind of low point after, you know, especially the cabin being flooded. I could make myself just come out, you know, into the open. And guess what? I just sat there, had another cup of coffee. I said, oh fuck it, I'll just do it. And so, thinking first, just sat there, visualized every step. I did the deck first, it worked. So that gave me a boost. And then I went out of the hatch in full foul gear like this, trying to plug the hole with my body, because what you don't want, of course, is the wave to fully flood the cabin, because that's it basically. You drown, your boat will capsize, and that's it. Anyway, so I was sticking there trying to fully occupy the hole with my body and tying the knots to the rudder, and trying to be as quick as I could. So yeah, that was it worked out in the end, and the system is kind of working now. I can see it's not as responsive as it should be, but maybe that's the way it is on big waves. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy with it. It's not, you know, based on cable ties. It's not temporary solution. I hope it's a more permanent one. It will last this week. Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be 30 knots, and the day after tomorrow. So I really have to bulletproof everything as much as I can, and I'm not sure I'll be able to row with those kind of winds, but we'll see. I always find out only by trying. Anyway, so that's where we are. Quite positive actually, in spite of all this setbacks. Still going fast, catching up. Truly hope, I mean, 1:30 is down, 2/3 to go, distance-wise. But, you know, time-wise, we don't know. I mean, you know, days like this, if they carry on, we can do it in just over a month. If not, then a couple of months, which is a bit depressing because I don't think I have enough food. But you know, we'll see. We're still going. We're still going. Every day is different. Every day you get a reward. You get a goal for a day. You execute, even if the goal is just keeping going. Sometimes it is. Not much more than that. I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say, really. I think yesterday was a bit. I was a bit higher in terms of mood because it was. I was so happy that I managed to repair the steering system and that it worked. And you know, it was just a high moment. I felt like a lobster that grows bigger. When they win the fight with other lobsters, apparently they grow bigger. So anyway, I felt like a lobster who won the fight. And yeah, life is good. The weather is not great, but you know, that's how it is. That's how the trade winds are. There's big clouds, big winds, and you can't hope for more. I choose a wind over sun any time, to be honest. If it drives you faster. Okay. I think I'm out for this. On this note, right, till next time.